Liverpool seem to be the clear winners in their midfield battle with Chelsea. But the long list of Cop Crocs gives the Blues' £100 million men the chance to have the last laugh in the Carabao Cup Final. Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, both individually and as a partnership, are finally threatening to live up to their massive fees.
Liverpool's 2 for the price of 1 approach has paid dividends to date, with £60 million Dominic Szoboszlai and £40 million Alexis Mac Allister underpinning their fine first half of the season. But with Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones among the Red Stars ruled out of Sunday's showpiece, it is Mauricio Pochettino's side who look the stronger.
Caicedo's early struggles at Stamford Bridge made it look like Liverpool had had a lucky escape when the Ecuador international rejected them, as did fellow Blues signing Romeo Lavia. Read more in Football Barb Memories inside abandoned footy ground with eerie new stand that never saw a match sack race. Next Premier League manager sacked odds. Company and Moyes' new favourites Szoboszlai, on the other hand, hit the ground running, confidently taking on Steven Gerrard's old number 8 shirt and giving all action displays shot through with top draw technique.
And of the 2 Argentinian World Cup winners who made big Premier League moves in 2023, Mac Allister was by far the more impressive. The Reds' new signing arrived at Anfield with 2.5 seasons of Premier League experience behind him, and it showed.
In comparison, Fernandez looked like a little boy lost at times, having only arrived at Benfica in the summer of 2022 ahead of his sensational move to Chelsea the following January. Most read in Football Gaza the gaffer Paul Gascoigne coaches kids team teaching them Euro 96 volleyball year of anguish. Trent Alexander-Arnold hires security after being hounded by crazed fan. Kate's kindness. How kind Kate Garraway came to Chris Kamara's rescue amid health battles. Physio room injuries. Suspensions for GW25. Manchester United without Hodgland and Shaw. How to get free bets on football. Both he and Caicedo, Mac Allister's former Brighton teammate, showed flashes of their quality.
But not consistently and rarely in the same game, which made it difficult for Chelsea to impose themselves. The pair suffered so much abuse after the 4-1 league defeat at Liverpool last month that they came off social media.
Which was probably for the best, as an even more embarrassing defeat, 4-2 at home to Wolves, followed. Meet the wags of Chelsea and Liverpool, from a model to a friend of Mess's wife, but the FA Cup 4th round replay win at Aston Villa felt like a turning point, although Pochettino's revamped side had already witnessed a few false dawns.
Against a high-flying Villa side, Caicedo and Fernandez bossed the game and made their opponents' much-praised midfield look very ordinary indeed. Fernandez stole the headlines with the brilliant third goal he scored from a free kick.
Caicedo, though, was just as impressive, though, in a less eye-catching way. The bad old days seemed to have returned immediately in the first half against Crystal Palace, and Chelsea were arguably fortunate to come away with a 3-1 win. Manchester City will claim the Blues were lucky to escape with a point from the Etihad last weekend.
but there was a new steal about Pochettino's team against the champions. Caicedo was guilty of a clumsy foul, but Fernandes gave an outstanding performance that suggested his struggles were finally behind him. A word here for a Chelsea midfielder not signed for big money. The Blues resisted the temptation to cash in on homegrown Conor Gallagher in January, and he has continued to reward them.
Gallagher's availability for the first major final of the season, while Liverpool Academy graduate Jones sits it out, may prove crucial. Pochettino should have all three of his first-choice central midfielders available, while Reds boss Jurgen Klopp will have just one.
And even Mac Allister has looked vulnerable at times this season when he has not had the athleticism of Szoboszlai and/or Jones alongside him. Redmore's son Stoiesholniday Fury will Mela shows off £1,200 a week Lanzarote holiday, but is shamed by fans. How's this? Gypsy trolls say they're speechless at my home decor, but I don't care. A trio of Wataru Endo, Ryan Gravenberch and Mac Allister is weaker than Caicedo, Fernandes, Gallagher.
Sunday is the perfect opportunity for the £100 million men to answer their critics by giving Chelsea's big spending owners something shiny to show for their investment.